Alrighty, so I'm driving through the Islip area. This is a very, Spanish, immigrant kind of area of Long Island. There's not a lot of them out right now because they haven't come out of hibernation yet. And what will happen is you'll hear the mighty roar of the day laborer. It sounds a lot like a weed whacker, but they're really rubbing their hind legs together and they're trying to find mates. The one with the biggest leaf blower extension usually gets first pickings at the females. Then what'll happen is they'll lay their eggs, they'll mate, lay their eggs, bury them under leaves, and they can keep going like this for, months. I think they have a new brood every 16 days. So, that's why most Mexican women are fat, because they're constantly holding a new clutch of eggs inside them. Sometimes, they don't even get out of their nest. So they'll eat a few of the newborns, and it's survival of the species, so whatever it takes. Anyway, you usually want to roll up your windows like I'm doing now. You want to be safe. What'll happen is a lot of times the greasy little bastards will jump in the window, even if it's partially closed. They can just slime right in. They'll grab money out of the ashtray. If you have change and stuff in your console, they're going right for it. The downside of that is that they'll leave grease all over everything. They're coated with it. It's like one of their natural defenses. You can't grab the bastards because they will slide right through your hands and they'll get away. That's why cops can't catch them. So what happens is then you got it all over the inside of your truck. It looks like a fucking Taco Bell exploded. You're not getting it out of the upholstery. You're just not going to. So you're going to have to make sure your windows are up, doors locked. Don't look them in the eye because they get nervous and they're liable to stab the children. And there goes one now. He didn't really notice me. So I think, he ain't going to run that quick because they're, like I said, they're greased down so they can slip themselves. They're really careful. So, again, it's the survival of the species, and, they have offspring to raise, so they don't endanger themselves immediately like that. They'll usually come at you with a knife. They all have knives. It's almost an extension of them. They like to stab, and they like to make that cha-cha-cha noise when they're stabbing you. It makes them happy because they know you're suffering. And, alright, so that's it. Yep, I'm still in the area, so I'm going to keep it down a little bit because I don't want them to hear me. And I'm going now to the utility building to pay bills, and there'll be some there. They're usually bartering on keeping their lights on for $4 or $5 a week. A lot of them take out 35-year mortgages on, trailers. So that's it. All right.